Are you ready? And start. I'm Hannah Kidd for Cosmic Radio. I'm with Davis Rost and David Phillips. As we prepare for 3 shows in the next 3 weeks, starting with Davis and Friends September 9th at Kava Culture in Fort Myers, presentation of River Ride. Davis, what is the event all about?
So, off the heels of our show in August, I was looking at September and trying to figure out what kind of event I could theme the event. So, kava culture being in the river district, I figured like a river ride kind of show would be cool, illustrating, a bunch of songs about rivers. And I found that Otis Redding's birthday was on September the 9th, and he died when he was only 27 years old in an airplane accident. So I figured, who better to have involved in a river ride, with a beautiful song with sitting at the dock of the bay to conclude our evening on the river. It's like, sounds perfect.
Mm-hmm. So and not to mention that they have a river down
there. Yeah, the Caloosahatchee. And we're also partnered up with Captains for Clean Waters for this event, like August. They're going to help us out. We're going to help them out.
Nice. And Dave, what is Cosmic Chariot doing here? What is your contribution?
Well, we were approached, when I say we, actually Cosmic Radio was, and DLP Productions was approached to do the engineering and the choreography for the August event. And we also came to an agreement about River Ride, and then it just so happened that my, of course, protege, Mr. Phil Taylor, sat in, and he is going to be joining. So the thing about Davis and Friends and Cosmic Chariot is our careers have intertwined now for several years, and this is just a furthering of that relationship, and it's growing, and we share the same visions as bands, and I think that is, not to mention the fact that we like each other. So, but we got, the river ride thing, and then, of course, just the situation just warranted that we, collaborate and do some other things together. And the first thing that came up, of course, was the blues jam, and that's going to be very cool.
Yes, I have heard about Kava Culture's Blue Jam. What a great idea. Can you tell us more about it?
I'd be happy to. So, we had contacted Kava Culture about a different event, and we decided that we were going to collaborate on that. And at the same time, because of the logistics and everything, Larry Fender suggested that perhaps they do a completely contrasting event to the event that we had negotiated. And he came up with the idea for a blues jam. And the reason why is because Friday night, it is really contrasting what the next day's event is, and what that is, obviously, is a feast day. But they wanted it to take place outside at 4 o'clock. Now, you know that September the 20th is the 3rd Friday of the month. Let's just say that we have created spot 11. And it happens to be 2 buildings from spot number 7.
So, Dave, you were just speaking of Peace Day. Can you explain more for the people that are listening on the air?
Well, this has been a collaboration with both of us.
Yeah.
Because their involvement is actually critical. Okay? Their involvement is actually very, very critical. And I am just blessed that they are going to be a part of that. We've been talking about this for literally months because originally,
There wasn't supposed to be a peace day in Fort Myers.
yeah, the one that they had last year was at the block that was outside of the House of Rost Ashanti.
Yeah, House of Ashanti.
And that those individuals have moved, and there
Shortly
is
after, really.
yeah, and there is no Fort Myers event. There is one out in the Cape, out on Pine Island, but those are the only Peace Day celebrations that we've heard. And I will tell you, the kava culture, everybody has been very, very, very receptive to everything that we have proposed. And what we've proposed is going to be a magnificent afternoon and night of not only music, but engaging activities for the patrons to really find out what the Peace Day message is all about. And this event is absolutely tailor-made for Davis and Friends and Cosmic Chariot because it shares the same vision that we do as the band, and that is giving back. And we're going to have a food collection point. We're asking everybody to bring a canned food item or non-perishable. We will collect that, and then it will be delivered to a local food bank out here in the Cape. We're also going to have a tribal drum circle, so we need everybody